highly accelerated live testing is what gets to know if a bearing performs for 20 or 30 years in the field. We can test that in 2 or 3 weeks and be sure the bearing will not fail in the turbine. Our test center is the most powerful wind main shaft turbine test center in the world, not just in our capabilities in size, but also in our load conditions, in our sensorization equipment, in our experience. We test wind main shaft bearings for 20 years already, so we have a long history and deep dive in what we can test and what knowledge we can gain out of our bearing tests.
The entire infrastructure with engineering, with the simulation, with testing is in that sense unique because it really offers detailed instruments to look into bearing performance, bearing life, bearing function, and so being able to deliver robust solutions.
The test rig can run up to 250 RPM, which of a size of bearing with 2.5 meters is really fast. And this can be in all kinds of different bearing technologies, and we test the bearing up to its core. We have equipped the bearing with up to 300 different sensors and want to know every detail about the bearing behavior throughout its whole test.
Out of time series that we got from our customers, we are filtering the critical ones and apply these conditions to the bearing. Just to give you 2 extreme scenarios, one is the storm that may happen once in 100 years and that may damage a bearing. We are able to simulate these extreme events. On the other hand, there's other operating conditions where you usually would probably not think about that they can be harmful for the bearing. And to name one, it's idling. If there's no wind and the turbine is almost standing still, that can be very hard and very harsh conditions for a bearing. The biggest challenge for the wind operators today is to get the cost down of energy produced by wind turbines. That means they really look deeply into cost per megawatt produced. Our contribution to the success of the wind industry is that we provide products that are robust, that will last for very long, and last but not least also lightweight, which is one of the trends we see currently.
In the past 4 years we've been testing on this test rig. We made such big advancement in wind main shaft bearings, and we see each development we make save millions of euro for the customer and also for our production.